Okay, another edition of Npfl TATAFO. We Football Republic, the Caricon, give you on top many of our podcast platforms like YouTube, Spotify, and the rest. This now episode 6 of Npfl TATAFO, and of course, like we always do, we review games we don't go down for the Nigerian Professional Football League. We preview games we go down, and of course, we look at some of the gist then where they happen inside the league itself. So, welcome to another exciting edition. Now, Matchday 23, 9 week day so, or 9 with a countdown to so, because we don't see action from Matchday 22, save for the teams we know if play their games because of one postponement or the other. We will hit all of this today on the show. Welcome to the show. Matchday 22, some surprise results, some goal fest for some of the matches because every time we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals for inside games or inside the Nigerian Professional Football League, but we see them for Matchday 22, this and many more. The teams will don't go back to the top of the table and the teams with the relegation waters, and of course there's so many other things will happen for the league. Welcome to Npfl TATAFO. My name Nasawa Dinho, and of course it'll be only me one day usually as we take on the matter. So I will just start off with Match Day 22. I will start off with Swore. Make we just sharply run through some of the games we happened for Match Day 22. Of course, all of us may look forward to that big game, the game between Enugu Rangers and Aqua United. But unfortunately, that game, no excitement, nothing come out. Just goalless draw, draft game, one thing. How you see the games for the last match day we'll just see?
I would say, personally, I actually expect, the Rivers and Abia Warriors game could give me something. But fuck shit, man. I scatter my ticket. Like, it was I thought it was going to be a GG for a draw, but goalless draw, it was bland. Just two people when BC, no one really played their full hand. Eguma too cautious. Imama and not taking enough chances with the boys. I feel like at this time and day for this season, you get to be brave. If you're not the brave with the opportunities when you get now sink or swim, you get not be make with just the manage and kind of football. And that was what I felt like they gave to us on the day. But I go say kudos to at least the couple of persons when say shock me, like Nasarawa United. Nasarawa don't begin to score some kind of goals now this second half of the season, which is shocking. And not be one person they do, I'm multiple persons. So I feel like maybe not team effort as opposed to individual brilliance. The one also when they say shock me, and I say Warrior will still go score 3 away from home. Away.
But
if again, open mouth come my Warrior was bingo again.
You go consider the opposition Adamawa United.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
By the way, we could just still stay with that Rivers United Abia Warriors game. Now, the first time Rivers United they drop points at home, and Ruby they talk about the fact say Imama na Port Harcourt boy. Okay, Imama don't play for some Port Harcourt sides before he move on, and the fact say okay, Ingo don't know Eguma and the way Eguma they play, over time and all of that. So. Any surprises saying that Imama be the first person where stop Rivers United their winning streak for the home games for the Npfl this season?
Actually, in truth, not really, because as they talk for parables, I go say now the rats when we say the house, now we say they tell you one when we say they fit say come I know where we say they keep the shoes. Okay. So I mean, Imama don't get the first football when we say Imama watch as a enthusiast of football now from that particular culture of Rivers football. You understand why we say see they get some places you go say they don't get style of football. Rivers people they get the way they like to play their ball. And they get giddy ball, they get technical ball, they get 1 or 2 boys when we say they get soft light touches. And I believe say Imama don't see them for over 20 years, in fact almost 30 years. Now sometimes say they used to. So it wasn't so strange. What did I expect now say okay now when we say you be like when they go fight, you say you not go beat me. But me, I get opportunity to beat you, I'm not gonna beat you. Yeah. So you don't block, you don't defend now. What will be your stuff in the basement? What will be the extra time you say you take and flash out? So I expected a 1 or 2 trickery. They not take advantage of their set pieces enough. And I feel like they held on to the ball too long for places where I'm saying they could do them a lot of good, especially when it comes to the edges around the box. Because if you get technical play, when we say if you take advantage with free kick, or make keeper vomit ball, then if you take rebound ball. I think say I could see more of things like that, but I did not. So to Jesus be their glory.
All right, to me, Moku talk about this.
Now Abia Warriors now go say they carry the dish because now you got another man house. So I go say for this one, Imama 1, Eguma 0.
last
if I want to read them, I still draw.
All right, to me, Aqua United return to the top of the table, even though they miss out on opportunity for them to at least establish a 2-point gap over Kanu pillars because of that draw where they play against the Rangers. Rangers been get one man sent off, but that one are very close to the dying minutes of that game. We see that game on Npfl TV and all of that. Your general look on that game and the fact here, Aqua United, they still continue that small gingerly movement grip on the top of the table, although they don't miss some kind of chances to the widen the gap 1-2. But then your general assessment of that game.
Well, based on saying at 0-0, really nothing to talk about. Yeah, but in as much as we want to say nothing to talk about, you guys talk about the defensive nature of the two sides.
Yeah,
there are two don't chop the least goals.
Yeah,
I think Rangers don't chop 15 goals. Aqua United, the meanest defense in the league with 12 where they don't chop. So I'm not really surprised. Say they defend well and then hold their own house tight. But the truth of the matter is, I expect. I said two of them will give us goals. Last week we've been the profile Ashimene as one of the goal scorers. Then we say yes, don't they rise? Enugu Rangers still get Israel Abia. They still get some very good goal scorers. Even Olawonyi returned for that game and in play. I think almost 90 minutes.
Yeah, Ibrahim. Game. By the way, him being travel abroad, let's say go find job or something.
I don't know about that.
Ibrahim Olawe, I think he been travel for 1 or 2 trials.
He been get one job before. I don't know about him traveling outside, but I know saying he been get one job and they don't return to full fitness and he return to full action. So I mean, expect goals for that game though. But as far as say na Npfl, now sometimes you could expect goals, sometimes you don't go see goals.
Yeah.
But good game, you know. The style of play from the two coaches, I don't always talk and say Kennedy Boboye no be attacking guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's
but in Plateau United side, that I think Plateau United side will win the league.
Even in Plateau United side, where man no talk, but they were more defensive than more attacking, especially when they go away from home, which is understandable though.
Yeah.
But for Salisu Yusuf. A good result for them, considering the fact their last match they play against Rivers United and lose them, and so picking points away from home now vital thing for them. I think that they be the biggest winners for this match between them and Aqua United. But for Aqua United, like you talk, they missed the chance to stretch that lead on top of the table, and hopefully they will still keep up with this. Style of their play and getting needed points away from home. And based on say Kennedy Boboye and another person don't win the league before you understand the league, I believe they go sustain that push. But don't forget say Enyimba now. Right now they don't go outside of the CAF Confederation Cup. So for them, time for them now to take stock take stock of the outstanding games, see where they fit pick points. Also, they're going to lose to Rangers, draw to FC Enyimba, lose to Rivers United. They got to stop them now if they want to return back to the continent. So, I feel we'll still there for very, very exciting times for the Npfl based on the fact teams go still there, we go on score plenty goals. Like Swartalk, she talked about Nasarawa United, we don't score goals. If you remember very well, from the first 6 or 7 weeks, or 8 weeks, now them they score goal and they first get like 2 away wins in like 3 matches or 4 matches.
Let's tear our ticket now.
So I'm not surprised they don't bounce back again with this style, but hopefully Mokusu whether they go fit sustain them.
All right, now to see whether they will fit sustain them. But one thing where they show us, let's say they fit sustain waiting then start in recent times, the Mountain of Fire Miracles Football Club of Lagos. You understand? Because because
nobody says Mountain of Fire Miracle Football Club. They say MFM.
Well, Mountain of Fire Miracles Football Club, maybe the name of the club. When them being award them 3 points, 3 goals for that game where you find you Banogri honor, we think say okay, Sarah, I make. But then follow that up with a win away from home, 2-0, last match day, the penultimate match day, by the way. Then now, this last match day, again, 1-0 against Lobby Stars, and beautiful goal where they score. We'll talk about the goal shortly. But then, the winning streak of MFM, I mean, that not the kind revival we need if you get plans at all to finish for the top end of the table. I mean, 3 matches now in the bounce, even though you say one a gift and all of that, but then play no be all the time will you see teams get 3 wins in the bounce for the Npfl.
That make a season is different from a tournament, because for a season they won't look at your fixtures and pray say you could get a spell of not that bad games. Other than the game when we say not be even if I but they would have beat them or at least take points. They will take points away.
If I but they're not
no offense, but the point that they try to make now say MFM they did in a spell when we say their fixtures when they get now games when we say they fit possibly win or get points from.
Really, Lobby Stars don't be small side.
Lobby Stars for this season. Now there might be Bournemouth now. What is fantastic about Lobby this season? Waiting don't they so mesmerizing and be like Waka come out. We'll be like, hey, Oyibo. So you don't work. They need to increase my 2K today. Waiting there's some captivating about this club when we say when we come, we'll come be like, Lobby Star, see your coach, see your style of play. No, style of play. Nothing. They be construction worker.
Okay.
So if they play construction worker team, when just they eat quick, just they punch their tally, they go. Nothing extra now. If you want to talk about players when we say they get style of football, when we say you will be like wonderful, marvelous, something to look about. Now those Aqua you go talk now. All those Quara will go talk now. Even Rangers when we say now come and go, Kasama football, we go manage them. But Lobby, no. So that's why bad say MFM beat them for house. Even if the house when they play, it not be like their house. It be like they be strangers too. But it was okay for them to take advantage. What I like to see from MFM now, see the MFM of Ile Shukuta when they free-flowing or freer-flowing football and more goals. Because you can't be at home against a construction lobby side. Lobby side, they always a set up to choke your midfield and frustrate your attackers. They never they venture forward. Now, if lobby begins score you now because say you know do well. So as far as I'm concerned, MFM was supposed to increase their goal tally to at least just over 2.5 because they're theirs and a lobby.
Don't forget, say MFM. This same MFM, they very how would they put them? They know too they score for house like that.
Yeah, they don't be high scoring.
Yeah, then they always struggle. I remember.
They frustrate me when we say carry go there worry was match that time when we say last season and before season end. Now that day I tell myself say worry so they go MFM match again. They're not just they look from well feel you can because everywhere you go call Lagos. Where boys there? They go ginger you. Everything do all right. They'll now wait. They'll come they manage. They'll come score them. They'll come manage. Come score.
MFM not be the high scoring side. You hardly see them give you 3 goals, 4 goals per match. But for Lobby Stars, we just talk about their coach Kabiru Dogo, another experienced manager for inside the Npfl. But I just worry this season. Say. It be like he never really gets himself. He get very good players. Musa Nigeria did there. Douglas Archive did there. I even hear some Mfon don't go there too.
Which Mfon?
The same Mfon Udo.
Wonderful.
So you begin to wonder why Lobby Stars they struggle. Why then they ninth for table? Why they don't feel they pick points? Because they check their matches now where they don't play. Most of their matches where they don't pick points are home. Yeah. For Macaulay now they pick points more. So it's a big worry for me for Lobby Stars. And say they lose to MFM, sure say. Their season, they really go the way we say they go, like make it for go. But in all, I still feel say match is still there, for them to bounce back and maybe finish in the top 5.
May I tell you something? When I see a team like Lobby they remind me of the way old school, not be old school, like the way the Npfl league used to be about 3-4 seasons ago. Okay. Oh, they never they win away. Oh, then they do so. The way they set up, now civil servants. No offense to civil servants. Shout out to people because I work civil servant, I work for them. Shout out to them, they try. But the point now say, they're not they excitable. They're not they bring anything extra because already know they for them. They're like when we travel, say we not go to do like that. So we will not stress ourselves like that. We see they're not they do any. They're not they shake the chart at all. They're just the mark register because now for us,
then go away.
And now for us now they're ready to play the ball. Okay. But for away they're just you don't mark your tally. Yes, you don't collect your daily 2K. Yes, I don't do my. Oh yeah, make they go. I don't like it. Although people fun go there, go pay me small low because I want exciting football for fun. Not be when be saying the freaking the base now fun they Commot there too. It doesn't make.
All right, Lobby Stars never really did very impressive in recent times. 3 losses in their last 5 games. I mean, the only wins we don't get against
Enyimba and Jigawa. That's the reason why the MFM not go load them.
How many times they don't win at home for that 5 games?
Not just twice now. The twice we didn't play.
The 3 away we didn't lose now. The 3 matches we didn't lose now.
Away games and that one I understand. So now games,
of
Aqua
it,
United, Jigawa Golden Stars, and
they lose to
MFM
Jigawa
will beat
Golden
them.
Stars.
Imagine that.
They lose to Jigawa.
Imagine that.
So
Now you guys get the
it's still
playbook.
like Abugo always talk, buttress the point what they make.
But
sorry?
trust, let me small
Oh,
but
you
Golden
know.
trust.
Stars, yeah, Oyibo.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And Abu bring you.
See, I'm sorry. Anytime when you use the word buttress now, you need to like buttress. So if you have to use the word, you have to emphasize. Thank you.
All right, so now so the matter take B, but MFM, bless MFM, they give us one pattern. Anytime we they want to score, they score beautiful goals. If we take you back to some seasons ago, 2016, 2017 season, when MFM play against, I think, Enugu Rangers for the Agege Stadium here, the wonder goal where we make CNN goal of the week, Sekiro Latubosu with that fantastic goal. Not just the volley, not just the finish, but the walking from the team. And MFM score something similar. Yes, this time around, not volley, but if you see the walking of the goal, you know, where he may come finish for them, fantastic. So maybe MFM, this now, the reason, part of the reasons why we need to get our as many matches as possible on TV, you know, because that Sekiro Latubosu goal, how they take column, it makes so much noise based on, say, then we get broadcasters, official broadcasters, and then it was on TV, and then some beautiful goals. Why they see from highlights, not professional cameras, just highlights and all of that. All these things now, things we're supposed to show the world. You understand? Even as we get pictures of that Sekiro Latubosu goal way back in the day. I see that goal where he may score. Fantastic working to me, but unfortunately, we don't see him on TV.
Well, the truth of the matter be say, for Red Strike, for LMC,
yeah.
Now one of the things them why they don't always talk. Say, yes, you could say at least you're going to show one match per week, or at least 2 matches, or in fact, if you even show 3 matches. But see, there are ways to these things. Don't be say you could just only show us 1, 2, 3 matches per weekend. If you put cameras for all the centers,
exactly,
it's that simple.
Yeah,
you know where matches them day. You know where all these matches them go play them. So just send one camera guy go. If not just to collect the goals.
Professional camera.
Exactly. Mo could just see the goals. See, the name of the game, and I say as you cover this person match, Yes, we know say the condition never day right for you to fit cover the whole 10 matches. But then, they see highlights. See now, you talk about this email goal. Nobody see this goal except if you go the handle of maybe one of
MFM, their Twitter handle.
And some boys went carry small.
So for me, I feel say now one of the problems we will get, and now one of the problems we say one of the clubs for NNL they face right now, Van Dresser.
Yes.
Because they try to put the league for TV, but because of the mindset of some of these other clubs, you know, they give them that needed push. Say, okay, we go Omok, we won't go cover, go round.
In fact, we have say Van Dresser they go with as much as 8 cameras.
Yes, go round, go say they know they allow you bring in camera.
Their cable.
You understand? Oshi United cut their cable. So it brings me to the point where we say they make say, see, every club no allow make the visiting club may carry camera and enter stadium. But the fact we say, if the organizers of the league, if they don't they put TV for everywhere, send cameras to all these places. If you know if you send cameras, allow say, okay, somebody must bring out the video of that match so that at least we go know what happened and how that match take be for inside that matter. Because like I'm or not, will they talk about this
that email goal, by the way.
Will they talk about this email goal now? And will they talk say, okay, see picture quality.
You see,
very poor.
Very poor.
And I sure say
not
I not go surprised if now phone they use capture this stuff.
And not be the sharp phone, and not the kind phone when
for me, now the build up for me. The back heel, the
That's
1-2, exactly,
No,
and then the final finish.
MFM sabi play all this tiki taka,
exactly.
Play pass me, I pass you kind of football. But like I they talk, and the point where they try and make me say, see, we don't supposed to pass that level where we say all these kind of things go the day hidden to Nigerian fans. Okay, apart from Aqua United Rangers match where you show, and the other match where you show on Sunday, Enyimba match too where we say you show for the CAF Confederation score. Waiting again will they get from the Npfl TV? Nothing. No magazine shows, no highlights.
Nothing.
No,
nothing.
I feel say LMC need to do more concerning coverage of the league. They don't sign contract with a Red Strike. Yes, I know say it will take time, but you know hard. Say you get one camera each for each stadium, or at least for where teams and they play at a particular point in time for every match week.
And leading from what they talk, because what they talk not true. You can't even come with the the rhetoric as you they talk, say insecurity, they will not fit travel. You know what? Every state has a video photo man. Because every weekend, yes, they do obito and wedding. And somebody they carry camera.
So the thing not even hard. You know even
all
hard.
you need to do now say.
And these days we don't get tech guys everywhere.
Yes, so our boys, you don't even need to edit the video for us. See, just send out to the uplink. 10K every weekend.
No, if you want them to edit, they go edit.
No, that one, no. Just say, say in Nigeria they go tell you say we no get budget. Okay. Just carry all we need to do. The way all these platforms, streaming platforms, they like, say they get their spec. If they all this Netflix, Amazon, whatnot, they go tell you say this thing you need to get a certain HD quality. So if you get so and so kind of camera, and it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be those big Panasonic.
Just cut the goals.
Just small one. See, just small one. And if they say you dey scared. Say if you dey where you dey, wahala dey. They get the body cam on. When they say they dey obvious. Then they carry people. They thief your phone. When you go stadium, nobody they fight if they carry something when be like a phone. I don't do coverage for them with athletics. Now phones are they use usually because if you dey crazy, you don't use your phone.
Because I get some phones where they give us some kind of crazy qualities these days.
So use your phone.
Yeah.
If you get a camera that's handy like that, if you get one person for in the 36 states of Nigeria, it means that on your magazine show, for example, make
you not reach 36.
I just they give her the broadest brand. Because even
the states will get representatives for the league, abi?
You don't reach 36.
Because some states even get 2, Aqua United and Dakada.
So even means 2 for the price of 1. If you carry on like that, it means every weekend, even if you not say money not day, but a quarter 100K, una don't get views from multiple places.
All right.
Don't pack
we don't go fit exhaust all of these challenges within the Npfl, but I mean like hope go always dey.
That will not be challenge.
Yes, hope.
Now structure.
Now
thinking.
Now structural challenge. Now structural challenge. Fantastic TV. You understand? So, but one day, like when they talk, we go get them right because I mean, yesterday news break. Burst everywhere. Tanzania Football League, they get sponsorship, broadcast sponsorship deal worth $92 million. You understand? By the way, our deal.
So who they stay for Tanzania when they?
Whether 4 years. No, they get fantastic team. Simba. Simba.
Kaizer Chiefs just eliminated. Now say how many people there for Tanzania?
Well, maybe the smaller the better. The smaller the better. You know, Tanzania. Who doesn't want to go to Zanzibar for a holiday? Oh you understand? So how many places where you go won't come for Nigeria for holidays? But no, what we talk about now. Really?
Even if you go safe.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get there. We'll get back, to our glory days. Maybe Npfl TV could take us there, or maybe a broadcast TV could just come say, okay, you know what, we'll put money down for this league. But like we take talk, I mean, we see 6 goals for the game between Adamawa United and Warri Wolves. 6 goals.
I think say you won't call bingo to me.
I don't know if you call them Warri.
No. Because all the time.
They talk Warri Wolves. If I want to talk my own Warri, I go talk when I want to talk.
So Adamawa United and Warri Wolves produced 6 goals. And Ayo Ogbonna scored 2 goals for that game, and then other goal scorers. And then the only game will give us more goals. We see the game between Plateau United and Wiki Tories, the Northern Derby, we produced 5 goals as well. Not every time we see. I mean, I remember when Enyimba scored 6 goals. I mean, 6 or 5 goals for inside one game for the Npfl, 6 goals for Enyimba, for inside the Npfl when they play for Dolphins Football Club of Port Harcourt and all of that. So all these things, to me, it goes on the comeback. That's why United Heartland also give us 4 goals because they will tell you anybody will be punter or will be with a bet, we'll put it like that. We'll tell you say Nigeria game, Nigeria league, or more living for under 2.5. Now sure price, but we see over 3.5, over 4.5 say for some of the games to me.
About 18 goals in all. I think going by the number of goals then we will get for match with the 22. Well, like you talk, maybe the goals don't they come back, but then I don't want rush. They talk about say the goals don't truly come back, but because right now at time we say most of these teams they go try to secure the points in the bag. And if now 1 goal you get, if now you be home team, you get 1 goal, you go want to secure that 1 goal. If now 0-0 you play as an away team, you go want to secure
with 0-0?
No, you secure points now,
especially for the away team.
Okay, imagine Kano Pillars now when we say go away. Go play Katsina. Go play 1-1. That one don't still push them. Then they
drag, they top the table till Aqua United game.
Then they even drag the table now with Aqua United.
Then they level on points.
Imagine Rangers where we say lose for house. Then lose for house the penultimate week. Hey, Oyibo. The week before the last. Then lose for house. Now, then go away, pick 1 point. That's an added advantage. So sometimes the situation on ground go matter whether goals go yakpa.
Okay.
You understand? And also how the team take play if they find goal. Why Warri Wolves go score 3 for Adamawa? Because they believe if you go there, go win.
Yes.
Because they don't see teams go there, go pick
Go
3
win
points.
and no say Adamawa be like the winning boys for the season.
And latestly,
This will not be you, but there's nothing like latestly.
Latestly, see, put out for the dictionary. Latestly, na new word.
Oh, joy.
But the truth of the matter be say, Heartland go there, go collect 3 points. You understand? So what it was, you say that if he go there, go collect 3 points.
Yeah.
So now as they score, they equalize. If they score, they equalize. I guess not even Warri Wolves, they always take the lead for that match. So see, now something we say, I no go sit down here talk say, okay, he go be goals galore for this second stanza. No. Because I know say he go still reach 1 point. Now 1-0 we go to see like MFM match. You understand? But I feel say that time go they reach when we say teams go they believe say, okay, if I want go like Jigawa Golden Stars, I feel go there go collect points. Jigawa Golden Stars or Adamawa United, I feel go there go collect points. In fact, some people go the reason say, if I go some clubs themselves, I still feel go that place, go collect points based on how did they use perform at that point in time, like FC Fan, but when they do well. So I feel it's something we say if we jump into conclusion and come out here to come talk, say goals go Yakbayanski for this second stanza. No, but more just chill.
It's more than before because they already they break the records as they go for this season already when it comes to the amount of away goals. Away team when we see they get points and the trajectory as you body like they talk, you see they climb, like the process still they climb. But one thing I just even observed and say, guy, Castina United and Kano, they're not really fight this time. So say before the match,
you don't say that give plenty guidelines.
I said before the match, they don't put guidelines like saying a Resident Evil.
Because the last time the match happened there,
that's to the crest.
Serious Casala boss.
That's to the crest.
Serious as in the team boss enter the main town.
No
be just stadium. Yeah. So now something we say LMC try to forestall, make it not happen again.
Lord. I
didn't inform.
I beg everyone.
By the way, we see that free
English.
kick from Rabiu Ali.
I see that free kick.
From Rabiu Ali.
Nice placement. See, sometimes as a player, your experience go always count for matches.
Muscle memory.
See, one thing when we say, I listen. Sorry, I guess digress more. I've been listening to Gareth Southgate.
Okay.
And then they talk the reason why he drop or he no pick James Maddison.
Yeah.
He said the bros don't stop to they play free kick. Say the man now we don't get responsibility of playing free kick
James
for Leicester. Not even Prowse. No, for Leicester City.
For Leicester.
Okay. Now you Telemans.
Yes.
So he said now one of the reasons why they drop James Maddison be that because the advantage you'll be saying for bring for that midfield, you know get him again.
But James Maddison and James Ward-Prowse free kick.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't pick exactly James Ward-Prowse not already that man. You can get other players who still fit play free kick. Harry Kane still fit play free kick. So I just want give point based on what Rabi Ali do.
Yeah, now, because for that Rabi Ali free kick, Musa stand and then this other player stand. But when it's the time to take the free kick, Musa Commot. You understand? This other player Commot.
So Musa gets sense. I not saying be special.
You guys know say there are players who say when it comes to the occasion, when the occasion is calling for their for their presence, they always rise, show face. And now what Rabi Ali do? Pick up that ball. You're 1 goal down. Pick up the ball. Put that free kick inside net, and that give you 1 point. See, now what did they make you big player? Now what did they make you big star? That's why they go forever. They adore him for Kano, for the streets of Kano. They call him Pele because he's always there to give the team the needed boost, the needed advantage. So that's why I talk. Say for games like this, Kano Pillars, Katsina, you go always play on experience. You go always play on waiting. Who be the player who will say if he rise up to the occasion when the team is down, and now what you will see for Kano Pillars own. I hope, like Swart talk say. In consequent matches,
God!
We go get teams where go to score. See, so the truth of the matter be say, football na game of goals.
Yeah, now the goals bring the excitement.
Exactly, if goals no day, people no go happy. People where they stadium no go too. Their belly no go sweet. Even you when they play home, if you no score goal, you no go get 3 points.
Exactly.
You understand? Now you will be say day away. If you no score, if you get 1 point. But you wait day home. If you no score, you no go get 3 points. So my belief is say this second stanza, like Swart talk, hopefully we will get more goals and we will see more of these goals from match centers from inside Npfl.
All right. The good thing we say some games Matchday 23 will go down very soon, and we'll just run down some of the games to expect for inside the Npfl Matchday 23. Adamawa United supposed to take on Katsina United, while Kano Pillars then supposed to take on Nasarawa United. Heartland Football Club will play against Plateau United, and now one of the games we go do on the Npfl TV, and Wiki Tourists will play against the People's Elephants, Enyimba, where they make a return to the league after their continental ouster. And then we get that Kwara United against Rivers United. We get the Kada FC up against FC Fanyuba. Sunshine Stars will play against Mountain of Fire Miracles, and we'll see Warriors play against Lobby Stars. The other games, another game we go do on TV, Abia Warriors up against Aqua United, and then finally Enugu Rangers and Jigawa Golden Stars. Now the games will go make up Matchday 23 for the Npfl 2020-2021 season. So we'll run down the fixtures, and you just give us your pick. Maybe 1 or 2 games where you will pick out for the week.
Oh, I go say Kwara get an outstanding game when we say they make them never sit down on top of table. So I go look at that Kwara Rivers United, because anything will make Iguma get points off them. Let me say Kwara don't begin officially drop off the title chasing race. That's not something, a game to look out for. Very key match there. Another key match too for me as it stands right there. I go say now the one when we say Aqua the Waka go Abia Warriors, because you see this guy that they call him Mama Amakwakabo. In the light, they won't put stick for inside people party where. So if not for anything, you already get the home advantage and you already get the momentum when we say in need to take you stay knock people akwaku. Not forget, say you already collect points already from Rivers from this last weekend. So that's another key game, because that power must change hands up top. I'm not really interested in Wiki Tourist and Enyimba. Although the word from Enyimba boys, when we say they hear them, they talk since they come back from their intercontinental crashing out. Yeah. Now say, you know what, we'll be back up top again for continental football for next season. Meaning say the main goal now for Fatal Show and the boys, now say we need to put our foot down and secure the bag into a top first or second position. So I would like look at that game, make I just see the makeup of IBC they go play now when we say not get intercontinental distraction again. Usually when anybody not get intercontinental distraction again, they become a bit more lethal, they become a bit more precise, they need to waste too much chances. And really you don't want to be the first team when we say they play after they crash out, because usually 85% of the time they knock you akbaku. Okay. So I feel like that's a game that should be a sure win for Enyimba as well. Those might be the ones when I bother with, because you see that Canopilas Nasarawa, I feel like Nasarawa go beat
just to hold you, because one of the games where you actually pick catch my attention at the Kwara United Rivers United game. Kwara United never beat Rivers United for home since 2018.
I know.
For their own home.
For their own house.
For the last 6 games where Kwara United and Rivers United. As a matter of fact, Kwara United never pick any win from Rivers United in the last 6 games they don't play for inside the Npfl. But then we did talk about how much Kwara United don't develop right now. So maybe now it's time to break that jinx. Since 2018 they never get 3 points off Rivers United.
I love say you even bring out that one, safe, because I was just trying to make it short and sweet. But the truth, I say history is either to be repeated or broken. Okay. And like I talk, while I look at these 2 games, the Kwara and the Aqua United games, and because of the position when they sit down on top of that top table fight, if Kwara managed to win Rivers United, it means they don't put their foot down. Say not be fluke, say they're the top of table when first half of the season they end. It means say yes, we'll be contenders, and it means say they don't the equal amount of games played for everybody at least for top 4. Okay, no, they still they short one shot, but at least even with a game in hand, we still there on top of table. But if they can't, it means say not the same. Are you talking that time when they talk about Kwara, whether they did for real or for not, whether not just a bounce? I've been what they call them, not just.
When they talk about the manager and the fact that they get good academy and
so now get
organization.
Now they do reach, because now we're gonna know that boys don't mature entertainment. So now a game like this now be the game changer for the season. Say when you go a full season, and there are some games that that when this thing happen. Now this thing be the pivotal moment. Thank you. Now be the pivotal moment when we say make this thing change for the good or for the bad. Okay. Sometimes now injury of a player. Sometimes now something when we say coach talk, when we say lose guard. Sometimes now the way when we say maybe their boss stay scatter. It doesn't matter. I feel like this weekend now one of the key weekends when we say things when go happen in 3 different games. Now go make us know who go sit down for top and who go Waka go far.
All right, Timmy. One of the games we go Date TV, and another interesting one, Heartland against Plateau United. Of course, Plateau United, the last time where they meet, Plateau United beat Heartland 3-0 for the first installment of this game. And that's the first win with Plateau United been the record against Heartland in like 5 meetings where they were not made before that time. The first win, where they win them 3-0. This time around, Heartland, they host Plateau United, a resurgent Heartland. Heartland, you say, they don't come back. they don't come back to form. Right now, they top 7. You understand? They don't come back to form, and of course, Heartland are one of the teams where they don't show us they like TV, safe. They like TV. You understand? So Heartland up against Plateau.
Well, the sweet thing for Heartland, I say, the man who did the Kamara himself understand the league. Plateau United too, the manager there, Abdul Maikaba, and another person who understand the league, and then they try to push, make Plateau United win something too for the league. But I don't think say it possible again this year for them. But talking about the match, they look their head to head now, and they see Heartland more or less they always at least peak
a point,
3 points. Yeah,
like I thought that 3-0 we didn't win for the first leg this season. Yeah, the first win in the last 5-6 matches.
Yeah, and the last time we said they had 2 play for Heartland home, we played 2 peak points. You guys go back to 2018. Yeah, and then play 1-1 draw. But this Heartland side this season they don't show the feet peak points against the big boys. For me, I feel they get the advantage of the fact they get Kamara as their coach. That's Fidelis Ilechukwu, another experienced man for inside the league, and also for Plateau United they get experienced manager. But it can't come down to who wants the match more and who ready to score goals, because in the end, now goals where you score, now I go give you 3 points. Like I always talk. Plateau United, if you go there now, say they no score goal, they go pick 1 point. But I know say 1 point don't go satisfy Ilechukwu boys. So I feel say that another game would be say you supposed to be cracker if Plateau United come out to play, because Plateau United self get some fine players we say then get for their squad. But about all this, I feel say the man we say we got to watch out for inside this game now. Samuel Shiri, the man we say they score goals for Heartland Football Club. Boy. Yeah, and for Plateau United, Ibrahim Mustafa, I don't know if you know him, another fine player. He don't play for several clubs for inside the club. Hopefully, Ingo get goals for them this match. Another player na Amos Gian. I don't know if you know Amos Gian. Yeah, another Just boy. Yeah, so he is set well for say this match. If he gets plenty goals, if he gets many goals, but I feel say Heartland, because of saying that them day house and because Plateau never be good travelers. Then Heartland supposed to pick all the 3 points. The
last time we Heartland match there on TV, no be good advert for Ikechukwu Ezenwa.
Yeah.
Because he make a very terrible blunder. We make a lot of people say, "Oh, more guy, this is your Super Eagles way they call you Alpha." This time around, okay, for the recent list, well, teams who go play against Cameroon, Ikechukwu Ezenwa not that team.
Yeah.
But another opportunity for him to probably salvage something. Just show gonna throw say, Baba, check out.
Well. He get the opportunity, but I think the opportunity will come for September, because right now, if you do anything again for the squad they don't release.
But I think the EC did a provisional squad for July.
July, they never release themselves.
July, I think they named 31 team.
Now the one for Austria.
Okay, now they
trim down.
Okay, I wouldn't trim from. Yeah, not true.
If he wants to showcase himself right now for the September's. Or maybe, yes, like you talk, July friendly for USA where they go play against Mexico. Yeah. For Ikechukwu Ezenwa, I don't think say he need to prove anything again to coach Raw. Okay. I don't think so, because a player will say they don't see overtime. So right now, what they go just they need now just is he in form?
Yeah, consistent.
Yeah, sharing they in form. Okay. Now what they just want to see. So he don't get anything to prove to Nigerians. We don't see him keep severally for the Super Eagles. We don't see him keep for Heartland, and we know what if he brings. So this one not be tested again. Right. Now just whether in they in form. Yeah. Now this game where we say go to TV, now good chance for him to still show the world. Say, hey, he drop me for this game against Cameroon. But fine, now show now waiting I go miss. Shine, ginger your boys. Now you be one of the oldest players for that Heartland squad. Yeah. So if you feel ginger your boys them to collect 3 points and keep clean sheet, because one of the problem is saying they even get clean sheets. So if you get clean sheets, then that one go, and it makes sense, because one thing why they always talk about goalkeepers now say, see, goalkeepers not be just about say you get clean sheets. How many saves you make?
What you make for the game?
How were you able? How you take day reach to make sure say your team day in the game? You save your team 3 points. You save your team 1 point. Now what I wanted to see from goalkeepers be that, because in the end, clean sheet should be attributed to both the defense and the goalkeeper.
Yes. All right, Shapali, you go drop.
But shout out to him. I always liked him.
23. So you always like fine boys.
No.
Matchday 23.
I just say he has.
Matchday 23, they go down. So Mogo just move away from that. So why they come to you immediately? Because as predicted, guys, calm down. As predicted, Enyimba don't Commot. I mean, we talked even before match the first installment of the quarterfinal against Pyramids. I'm even some of us don't even give them the chance to play for this stage of the competition, but they don't come out finally after they go lose 4-1 away from home, and then they come concede. I mean, an early minute goal for the second leg. It end 1-1, so aggregate 5-2. Enyimba don't come out from the CAF Confederations Cup. So. Now you be Enyimba management right now. Waiting be Fatayo show fit with that team.
I think if fit they tied to how quickly the feet bounce back to top of the table. That now be why I say I talk say this is their game against Wiki Tourists. Now something to look out for.
Their fate is how quickly they can get a new coach where they go fee pick.
So you mean say you go let them still continue till.
Here's the thing. You know go cut your nose to spite your face. If you be say the words when they come out from inside.
You know go cut your nose.
Wise woman.
Thank you.
Words of wisdom.
Thank you.
You know go cut your nose.
So waiting the inside this week.
Zebra.
It's spiritual, my brother.
Zebra.
Anytime I wear skirt, forget it.
Zebra cross.
Like I'm 90 just.
Show them the skirt.
I for throw my leg up. I don't remember saying. I want to throw my leg up.
Free film.
Shaggy.
Free cinema. Now watch. If you throw your leg up.
Oh, I saw they talking about this man.
If they make me they lose focus, they need to do change your style for this our share. I will sit down near you next time. But the point I say, the word and the body language from players when they come out, when they crash out, you see what they talk whether from their status, their social media, their whatnot, and then the officialese when we say they release. Now say, you know what, our focus now is getting back to the top, so we can come back to continental, so we can use the lessons in quotes that we have learnt, we can implement it. Wait now, I know say if it be party line, but if that's what the general language is, and then when you look at the individual players go always one way or the other, especially now in the day of social media age, they go vomit what they don't talk to them about for dressing room, whether not by the attitude or by what they see. And if more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they talk say, oh boy, the work now make we get back onto continent when season end. So you already know say if they are about this is the goal. Nobody is going to be scattering the goal by bringing another manager, because another manager means to start from scratch. You are not going to start when we say game already enter halfway plus inside season. So I feel like NATO keep faith with Osho, now be the plan, and then try and get to top 4. So I want to see how their game will be really this weekend and the subsequent next 3-4 weekends match fixtures. If it be say their spirit bounce, they can't do it, because if you look them for table, they're number 10 now. They get how many games? Almost 4 games in hand, and that's just 10 points when separate them from top table.
And that 4 potentially, if they are 1, all of them will take them to the top of the table.
It's still possible. So you can see why we say they go fit talk that one. But the problem I say, even when I get to top, what I go do to take tweak on and don't get back to Intercontinental, because it can't be the same old thing. Merry-go-round. You get to the top, you beat everybody for Nigeria, you go to Continental, you crash out again, and then you come again. It's like if I say I don't MMMos. So I'm not gonna like see an MMM kind of package from Enyimba now. I would like see them better.
All right. Unfortunately, that's not the story of Nigerian football clubs. None of them get to the semi-final stage of the competition. Still, they bring the question, say, Shane Niger, now still giant when it comes to football for Africa. Remember the last time? My dear, some people see they argue, say Nigeria and giant of Africa, one of those things and all of that. Teams like Al Ahly, they qualify for their 19th consecutive semi-final, or 17th time rather, not consecutively. You understand?
No, but they don't do consecutively for the past 7 years.
They go back to back, and then we get South African teams also where they make them at least to the semi-final of the competition. Kaizer Chiefs, unfortunately for Mamelodi Sundowns, they are before Oga OBP Somusmani, he bring Al Ahly and knock them out. But nobody those teams will concentrate for Nigerian teams. Enyimba out of the CAF Confederations Cup. We go again next season. 4 teams represent Nigeria this season. 2 of them don't even reach the knockout stages. In fact, 3 of them don't reach group stages. Enyimba dropped from Champions League to complete group stages for the CAF Confederations Cup. So we go leave Enyimba sharply. We're not going to leave Enyimba. We go still talk about Enyimba because Samson Obi don't move. Just barely 2 weeks after Npfl move. It shock you care. I mean, barely 2 weeks where Npfl leave Aqua United. Samson Obi don't move. But then they say the money now around the region of 100 million naira.
Well, now African club he moved through.
Yeah.
Exactly. So nobody say he moved to Obodo Europe. But I believe say maybe Enyimba will still get some cuts for the deal if he go move outside of Al Nassr club of Benghazi. But the truth of the matter be say, some of all these deals where they happen for these Nigerian players, you begin to wonder, say, why now?
Exactly.
Why when we say there's still the continent?
Yeah.
Because he moved this move before they play their second leg match. That's the truth.
Now that it bring me back to that question what I been asked some weeks ago about the attractiveness
of the league.
See,
the point
of the Npfl.
The point be saying
is it still attractive?
See, the truth of the matter be say you know if you stop players from moving, especially if they see better Kogri, if they see better Okuba where they come their way, that one is no doubt. But now the fault of the administrators if they know if you keep their own players because normally players supposed to get contract. You get one time you say LMC with the hammer say at least the players must have 2 years or 1 year contract signed.
Yeah.
You understand? Because what me they worry about now say now during your season, like when
like
your season
peak.
or when your season see they go on, we get like 2-3 weeks break.
Yeah.
This guy no move.
Yeah.
Now second stanza don't start. They don't
start.
play 2 matches or 3 matches going into the third match now
Waka.
for second stanza. Now that time you can't Waka, it don't make any sense. Because for me, I believe say yes, Enyimba get deep squad, then get strength, then get depth in squad. But the fact still remains, say, if they let one of your bestest player, because now player I don't watch before, him now one of Enyimba, apart from Anayo Iwala, now him be another player, then maybe Austin Oladapo.
Yeah.
Now him be the other player, we say you guys give credit to once you mention players, they rise up to the occasion for them. So I wonder why, or I wait at the reason waiting be the rationale.
Behind letting the young man go. He reached to speak English.
You understand? I don't understand why you go to sell your players at this point in season. Where we say you need points to go back to the top of the table. Maybe
Because
they depend.
they get deep squad now.
Yeah, they get deep squad, but then this one are your bestest of bestest players. You understand? And for me, I feel say sometimes this club player ownership no be the real picture. I dey suspect say now agents go don't push for this one because most times in Nigeria, what did they happen for Brazil where we say third party, they always get part owners or be part owners for the player, right? Now what did they happen for Nigeria most of the time? That's why most of these guys they go middle of the season or they go even leave the club before league start. And they don't register them, say they go play this season for the club where they don't register them for. So for me, it's a big worry. Fantastic move for him. Yes, he go shine there if he move abroad from Libya. But the truth of the matter be say, how long will continue to do all these things?
Yeah.
Middle of the season, now one of our best legs from inside Enyimba, they move Commot. And they even move Commot when they prepare for the match against Pyramids for the second leg.
Yeah.
So now that one be my own worry. Not be say I don't want to make the guy move. Oh. He good say he move. But why move now? Why you not wait till end of season? Or wait till maybe when Enyimba no fit win title again and all the rest and all those things, you can't move, go abroad or move, go Libya. For me, it's that's something we say it calls for serious worry.
To me, in perspective, especially for a lot of persons who never they too familiar with Npfl, Nigerian Professional Football League, and they just watch the content. It's just like saying a Ronaldo leaves Juventus when they never come up for Champions League, middle of the season, say like February, March.
When they want to play that second leg against Porto.
Thank you.
Now you can't run.
They can't announce say Ronaldo don't move from Manchester United. I don't know. It don't go. Sporting Lisbon. It doesn't make sense now. Wrong.
Wrong now.
Like you talk, that's something when we say now loophole. And they get to fix them. And look, the template of IBC they get a hold of things like this for places like Portugal. Because Portugal was like Brazil when we say agents, they get caught from players as well. They get part ownership as well. But Portugal don't manage to at least stem the tide. So maybe we need to start looking into those kind of places. Because honestly speaking, the football problem, now the same thing when it happen for you, it happen for everywhere. Now just say some other places not begin they solve some of the problems. So
then they control
they
how
control and they regulate them.
Yeah,
so
regulation.
You know what? Take example from waiting. Let's say Netherlands do for regulation. Waiting Netherlands do for regulation. Like now the one they do for like our under 15s now. I like them. If you say you see all those academy this thing. I was sitting down with this organ for Miss Place. Was I yesterday? Now Emmanuel Aduku. Miss Palace, yeah. Miss Palace Academy for inside from Jos. Very fantastic academy. But you see what they do? They need to do with nap tip. If they want carry boys when we say all those 12-year-olds, when we say all those German clubs they like and whatnot, they go meet all these nap tip, all those anti-graft, all those when we say they do trafficking. They must make sure say one mama or papa or
sign
relative,
off.
they sign up, they Waka with the picking, they go check reach the back. Before it didn't used to be like that. I used to work in all those agencies for child abuse and child trafficking now.
Oh, shit.
As at 10 years ago, you're just in there, just pick anybody, they don't Waka. Most of the people when we see when they pick Waka, none of them blow. We don't know where they did. We don't know.
And we don't know whether they even play football.
Exactly. So the point is, if you be say we don't they put loopholes, we don't they block that one, which is fantastic. This is something that can be done, and I sure say if we put eye on them, we can do it. Good luck, Samson.
Yeah,
100 million is good
luck
money.
to Samson.
It's just the timing that is crazy.
For me now, as a player, fantastic move for him. He good say move, but for the club, for the league, for the policies of the league, and for everything we involve the Npfl, not be good move at all.
Not be good move.
Of course, the attractiveness of the league. Like, say these players, they move to, maybe Turkey or Belgium and all of that. You go even better. They go Libya. If you give them deal for Sudan, they go and all of that. The attractiveness of the Npfl. Is it attractive to the players who they play for the Npfl? Now the question we'll go ask. All right, before we draw the curtain today on today's edition of Npfl TATAFO, we talk about our star boys for the week. And of course, we picked two today. But if you ask me, I go concentrate on one, the Plateau United defender, where they score more goals than even midfielders and attackers. But we just picked two of them today. One, Anayo Ogbonna, they play for Adamawa United. By the way, Anayo Ogbonna in first set of goals for the 2020-2021 season, and of course, he announced in goal scoring with a brace today for this last match day for them. And then, of course, we get Mohamed Zulkifli, the right back of Plateau United. We scored 2 goals also for their 4-1 win against Wikitoris. So fantastic. 2 players make our star boy this week. So I don't understand when you say,
I just was hoping. This is my problem too, since we talk about challenges. So to me, Sawa, it's not my favorite part from the end show. Because now you feel just they look man, they complain too much. You just they look everything okay, but not picture. Mohamed no get picture.
See, funny enough, Mohamed now one of the leading scorers for this season with 8 goals.
No, don't be saying no get picture. You never find.
No, I don't go check. When they send the email, say we go talk about
Mohamed.
No.
Black fine, but
no. But credit to anybody where they call Anayo. I be like say the spirit of Anayo is moving.
They move round.
Like
when it rains, it pours.
How they tell you? But today, so I like that we used 2 people because it was such an amazing game week last weekend, and too many people want to be top contenders actually. But good one for Anayo. I hope saying consistent because if it take you this long to score, sometimes and when church done they close, now be say pass or the division pass. So as well goes for once I be they walk all over the division. But you know what? Good for him. But the one when we say shock me past now Mohamed because most times you expect say now people like Jesse now be say supposed to be the guys when go they shine.
But the thing about Mohamed is like in don't they get a culture of scoring 2 goals in a game. For the last 3 games when he don't score goals. Now 2. I don't score. 2 goals back. So and for a wing back or a defender per se, when they play as a wing back, I mean quite impressive for Mohamed.
Well, now very impressive team for him, especially right now. We be saying don't get back in more or less. Now in
mojo.
Not be saying get back in mojo. You know get mojo before. This one my first season for NPFL.
My first season be this.
But I know now, but
so if they talk mojo, like say don't do it before for NPFL. No, but the truth of the matter be say for Mohamed Zulkifli, you feel say now just time. Him no be striker. First off, Moku, because I think one of their highest goal scorer now.
I think first time we'll even see anything about Anna for the under 20
so
World Cup. What?
Even their striker, we say more or less. Now, the recognized person they score for them. Now, Idris the name or something for Adamawa United. So for him now, it's just a run of form. Like we be say, good patch. We be saying don't
Mohamed
get right
for
now.
Plateau United.
Yeah. So if at this point. In the score goal, now fantastic one for him. But me, I want to see more of that from him, scoring goals, helping the team get as many points as they can get. But based on saying score 2 goals,
to me,
now added advantage
for a defender and back to back. In do him against MFM. Do him against was it Wiki or who? They don't do him against these people. I mean, 3 games, 2 goals,
definitely
2 goals.
You guys give him a star man. But me, I would like to see more of him.
Excuse me, they try.
And also,
multitask.
in 2 goals now in
March.
Recent matches.
Yes, March now.
Yeah,
so
but
meaning since March, he scored 2 goals. When it rains, it pours.
right.
All right, thank you very much. That's now where we will draw the curtains on today's edition of Npfl TATAFO. Yes, our Dino swore and Timmy on behalf of the Republicans. Now we don't carry this one. Consama you today. Make sure say you they stream or you they watch all of our podcasts on top YouTube and Spotify and every of course platform will be on top. And when you enter our YouTube channel, make it don't forget to click the subscribe button. Turn on the notification so that anytime we drop video as it is hot, you will be among the first people to get them. Join us again anytime we'll drop our video. This na Npfl TATAFO. Thank you.